would like to say is first, diet. Vegetarian diet is more important, and dietary vegetarian people nowadays the new concept has coming that to increase the serotonin levels we have to go for a jog, we have to listen to music, develop special hobbies. The enteric nervous system should be activated through good hygienic food, the good they should increase the positive bacteria in the entire intestinal tract. That's more important nowadays. The track most of the gram negative bacteria are ruling the intestinal system. So what I would like to suggest is, so dietary habits, walking, exercise, to some extent meditation, because more than 30% of the diabetic population have undergone or undergoing depression. 50% of the Parkinson's patients are undergoing depression, especially the heart attacks, coronary artery bypass. So these people are suffering a lot with the depression. So we can easily conquer depression. That's not a big deal. Only thing is doctor support, doctor's help, and people should be not in loneliness. There are so many symptoms. The symptoms of the depression is very difficult to ascertain the symptoms of depression, because we are seeing only the tip of the iceberg. The depression symptoms or underlying depression is very vague symptoms, exhaust, burnt out syndrome, fatigue, mental fatigue, muscle fatigue, diarrhea, afraid to meet people, not sticking on to the regular medication, not moving well with the family members, irritability. So many things are the symptoms of depression. So how to combat the symptoms of depression? To some extent, it is possible with the family support, diet, exercise, meditation, prayers, diet counseling, dietary vegetable regime, and taking plenty of fruits, try to improve our immunity levels. Fail, then you need to go to a psychiatrist or a physician help. Without physician help in right time, you are ruining your own health. You are digging your own grave, my dear friend. It's unfortunate, because in my clinic I see every day 100 patients every day. 30% of the diabetic patients, 40% of the cardiovascular patients, 24% of the cerebrovascular patients, 14% of the carcinoma cancer patients are undergoing depression. So majority of my prescriptions will follow with antidepressants. Without prescribing SSRIs like clonazepam, whatever it may be, will never ever, I have two more never evers to say that, without prescribing anxiolytics, antidepressant medication, our treatment in this 21st century, in this modern era, is not complete. I request all my doctor friends, please focus on non-clinical symptoms apart from clinical symptoms like clinical symptoms, clinical skills. Improve your time to listen to the patient. We have to bring out his mind, and why sugars are not getting under control, why hypertension is not getting under control, why there are severe nocturnal hypoglycemias because of anxiety and depression. There is a lot of food change, there is a lot of diurnal rhythm change there, and people are landing up in arrhythmias. That's more dangerous. We have to get attention immediately. So why all this? This is the cause. This is not physiological cause. His heart is normal. His brain is normal. His pancreas is normal. But he's admitted in ICU. What is the reason behind this? We all must know. We should know. Because we are spending less time with the patients. Unfortunately, we are not able to ascertain the severity of the disease. We are not able to ascertain his mind. So I developed a small format like that. What is your family life? What is your personal life? What are your hobbies? How do you enjoy? How do you relax? Unfortunately, when I asked my patients, they said they don't know how to relax. They rigidly follow diet advice, diabetic medications, insulin, lipid lowering agents, but their sugars are not under control, their lipids are not under control, their hypertension is not controlled, then we should think beyond that. So the endomorphins, the neuroendocrine disruptors, what is happening in the brain? It's all chemical reaction. The brain has been pumping more toxic chemicals into the body. Unfortunately, there are not much antidotes that negative hormones. So please understand this concept. Please understand your brain. If you are a patient, request your brain, oh my mind, oh my heart, please listen to me. Be cool, be patient, please cooperate with me, I am your friend. Oh my brain. These are the famous literature from Bible. So like that, people should be a little bit philosophical mode, like Swami Vivekananda, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Chinmayananda, the great scholars, the great saints, Charvaka. They explained in detail how to control your mind. Without control your mind, you can't control your diseases like hypertension. I am talking about only chronic illness like hypertension, cancers, Parkinson's, cerebrovascular accidents, coronary events. So with this small talk, I would like to tell all my friends, patients is, we are mostly depending on the biological patterns, biochemical patterns. We are neglecting the subconscious symptoms of subconscious mind. The conscious mind listens to subconscious mind interacts with the conscious mind. So please correlate with them. Acute myocardial infarction, and he immediately underwent angioplasty. Why this has happened? His heart was normal, his lipid levels were normal, his vessels were normal. Suddenly, he landed up in transient ischemic attack, and suddenly the coronary vessels went into spasm. So how to prevent them? So please ascertain what type of personality you are, what are your priorities in life, how to lead a peaceful life. Unfortunately, in this 2020, in this global era, the era of tailor-made civilization, in the era of rat race, no one is happy. There was a famous quotation, when you are in rat race, our life will end up like a rat. That's more important. We have to lead a complete, competent, peaceful life. Unfortunately, contentment. I would like to request all my population, Indian population, my friends, my patients, my co-doctors, the entire young population, the entire old age population. Contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. I can happily say that contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. If you want to compete in rat race without mental peace, your life will end up like a rat. We have seen millions of people dying all over 6 continents. The young generation is suffering a lot with central obesity. It's also a sign of depression, irritability. There are so many gunshots, shootings are there happening all over the globe because of the anxiety, depression, all these things. So how to calm our mind? Our body is cooperating.